how nice this is. Eggs. Got 3, so this is one of them. Looking forward to it so much. And then I've got these one, and I've got a bunny.
Oh, thank you very much. I know this roast is 20 quid. Proper roast now. Like, it's not really a roast unless you're unsure if you can eat it.
Good morning. Welcome back to week 16. So basically today is bank holiday and I'm on my way to the gym. So this week I'm going to do hypertrophy progression. So it's basically the same exercises as last week, but I'm going to do a progression on them. So either increasing my reps or the weight or whatever. I think I'm going to do reps because the weights are already very high. So that's what I'm going to do today. I've got lower body now, and I thought because I already filmed those exercises, I don't want you to obviously have nothing to get out of this video. So I think this week I'm going to focus on showing you my food. So that's the plan for this week then. Yeah, before I start to show you any of my meals, I thought I'd just explain how to use MyFitnessPal if you haven't used it before. So if you just make an account for yourself, and then you have to put in your details, as in like your current body weight and your height and age and things like that. And then it gives you a goal calorie, which mine is 1,690 calories. And what I normally do is I eat the same sort of food. So I already put in all these foods into my little library of foods, and then I just select the ones I always have. And you can obviously select how much the food is. So if you know in grams, how many grams are there, or anything like that, or sometimes it's like pieces and things like that. So it adds it up to you in food. So as you can see, it's 401 calorie of food at the moment, and then it selects, or you have different sections of breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and then you got your exercises. You can also scan your food, so if you find something new you never done before. So I scanned kombucha, a bottle of kombucha now, so it's come up to 78 calories for one bottle, but sometimes the serving size isn't the accurate one, so you need to make sure that you check that as well before you save it, basically. That, as you can see, like I scroll down, so these are all those stuff I already ate before. If you want to find anything new, there is a search area where you can either type in what you are looking for. So say like if you want to have like potatoes or something like that, like they're kind of the same thing anyway, it doesn't matter where you get it from. So then you can just type the name in and then find the actual item. And as you can see here, I'm just picking the items for myself, and now we are over 1,300 calories, which I'm almost reached my goal, but I haven't put any of my exercises in there just yet. Some of my meals are obviously quite far back down because I haven't had them for a while or anything like that. So then I will tell you, just scroll down all the way to the bottom and add them all in there. So I normally do my foods in the morning because I kind of know what I'm going to eat the whole day. And then I do my activity during the day, and I'm wearing a fit watch, so I know what calories I burned. And as you can see here, I've got like an app for my watch, so I can see all the calories, all the kilometers, everything I've done. And then I go back to MyFitnessPal and I add all these exercises in for that day. So if you scroll down all the way to the bottom, then you've got an exercise bit. So you just add the exercises. I normally add everything through cardio because it's easier. If you do it through strength and then you don't weight training, you have to add it in like the exercises one by one, and it's quite annoying, and it doesn't really matter. It's just, you just need to put the calories in basically. So as you can see, I've done 209 calorie burn with walking, and then I just go back and forth basically the whole time, adding in literally all the exercises and everything I do during the day. I don't really like change the time and things like that because I don't really care about that part. All I use the app for is to make sure that I eat enough for my activity level. And so I just literally change the calorie burnt and add in the actual one I've done that day. And then as you can see on the top, so on the top it shows you your goal calories, your food you ate that day, your exercise, and then your remaining number. So this is what you need to focus on in the very end of the day. So my goal calories, so that's 1,690 calories, which means that's the calorie I'm supposed to eat for my body to exist and function properly without activities and like your normal base. I added my food after, so you see it's over the goal number, so don't worry about that. Obviously the more you exercise, the more fuel your body needs. So basically that day was 2,039 calories. What the app does is removing that number from your goal calorie, and then you add in your exercises, and because you obviously exercised a lot, you can eat more, as I said earlier, and then the remaining number is 681 calories. So if you want to keep your same weight, then that number is supposed to be 0. So that means that you ate enough calories for the exercise you're doing in a day. And then obviously the extra calories, so the 1,690 calories is already being burnt anyway without me doing any extra exercise or anything. And if you say you don't want to go to the gym, you don't want to exercise anything, but then you want to lose weight, you need to eat less than 1,690 calories. So if I did that, no exercise, and I wanted to lose weight, so I need to cut about 300 to 500 calories out of my diet, which is called the calorie deficit. So then I would eat around like 1,300 calories. But because you exercise, you always need to eat more, and that's what people do always as a mistake, that they start exercising and they stop eating requirements their body needs, and then the body goes into starvation mode, and then you don't really get any gains, or you don't really lose weight, and then you don't know why, because you're barely eating and you exercising so much. And that's what kind of happened to me, and like I was overtraining and under eating. So if you want to do this correctly, you have your goal calories, you have your food, you have your exercise, and then your remaining number supposed to be between 300 to 500. So on that day I had 681 calories remaining, which means it's a little bit too much, so I underate a tiny little bit. So I normally have my dinner around 6-7 o'clock in the afternoon, so when it's like that I'm under eating 681 calories and I only want to cut about 300 calories, then I know that I need to eat something else to make sure that I ate enough for that day. But because I always know that during the weekend I eat more calories, that I don't really keep the calorie deficit that crazily, then I basically save my calories for the weekend, if that makes sense. So I kind of look at it as a weekly cycle. So out of 7 days, 6 days I'm in calorie deficit, and I try to keep that between 300 to 500. And then one day, which is normally the Saturday, I go out, eat food, enjoy, have burgers, whatever I want to eat, and they're obviously going to be a lot more calories, but because I'm in deficit the whole week, those calories obviously add up to, I don't know, over like 1,000 something calories during the week. So even if I eat one day when I just like eat whatever I want, so I'm still losing weight. And that's how I used to basically lose about 10% body fat about 4 or 5 years ago, because I was following this. So this is an amazing thing to lose weight. You just need to be in calorie deficit to what you're doing, but you need to make sure that you're not under eating for your activity level. There's literally no one in the gym. Yes, for me. By the way, I forgot to say that I checked on the map with my distance challenge thing at Belgium, I think. So I was literally in France for only a little bit. Oh, I just made myself some iced coffee and on my way to work and work out before work. Yeah, such a nice weather today. Okay, hello. I'm in the gym now. I'm gonna do my functional fitness workout today. I've got progression this week, as you probably already know. It's the same exercises as last week, and I'm not gonna lie, it's the same sort of situation this week as last week, that I'm just feeling so lethargic. It's like starting late, it's just not for me, I think. And but yeah, I'm gonna push through. Surely I will feel like much better after I've done it. So yeah, let's go. Me thinking is squirrels, that there are a lot of squirrels here, and there's actually a rat just there searching for food. It's 4 o'clock now and I just came on my lunch, so I'm gonna show you my meal. This is my dinner, which is very early for today, but normally on Tuesdays I've really struggled on like kind of getting the routine or when my meals should be and stuff. It's just so confusing because obviously the rest of the week I have like a really good routine, and I normally eat around the same times, but because I work late I must just get so confused with like when to eat and stuff. So these meals I'm showing you are not actually like, it's not like a full day of eating kind of thing, so I don't want anyone to get like a bad idea or the wrong idea of like what I'm eating and if I eat little or anything like that. It's just basically separate different meals I'm showing you throughout the week I'm eating. So I'm sitting in a park and I got myself tea. So this is it's got rose quartz in there. So this is like herbs which I kind of mixed. So there's lots of different herbs. It's got like dandelion, chamomile, lavender, rosemary, and I think that's pretty much it, and lady mantle. And then I've got my food here which I warmed up before I come out, and this is a Hungarian dish with a lot of potatoes, and then I have soya yogurt mixed it with some like seasoning, and then I've got like a vegan chorizo kind of thing and the vegan cheese on top. My mouth is watering already. Good morning. It's Wednesday morning now, and I'm going to the gym to do my cycling. Okay, so I've got my oat pot for lunch, which is overnight oats, soya milk, protein powder, chia seeds, like a chocolate spread, kind of like Nutella a little bit, like a teaspoon just for the flavor. I think that's pretty much it. And I also have my snack box, which are, we've got strawberry, we've got a couple of raspberries, got blueberries, got half pear, and then I have almonds and cashews, and I also have these little mochis which are really nice little balls. It's Thursday today and I have upper body training. So I basically obviously do the hypertrophy this week, which you probably heard 10 million times already. And last week I did 12 reps of all the exercises. And obviously I kind of figured out the weights and stuff. And then I did my RPE so I could figure out how hard I was working. And like this week, I'm going to do 13 reps, which is a very unusual, I think, rep. People don't really do like 13 or 14. People go for 12 or 15. But I don't really want to up my weight. So I just do 13 reps, see how that works. And I have 7 exercises today. So I normally don't eat breakfast before I work out because I find that if I eat, I feel really like low on energy because your body's like, start breaking down the food and everything. If I work out with empty stomach, I actually perform better. And then after I do my workout, I normally have my breakfast, which I normally have a sandwich because I feel like I need carbs to give me the energy back because I was to just, make myself really tired with working out. So I normally have my sandwich after my workout before I start working. And for lunch, I normally have my little oat pot thing. I do like the overnight oats I do for myself. And then I have my snack box. So that's kind of my lunch. And depending on how I work and stuff, but I love to have my main meal, my like cooked meal, which I do on every Sunday at the like when I get home from after work, because I find that it's just like so much more enjoyable, kind of closing off the day with like a nice meal and stuff. So that's really how it goes. And I tend to eat very similar things in a day because I was to prep on a Sunday, and I do about two or maybe 3 different type of meals. And if I do 2 meals, then I do 3 days worth of something and then 2 days worth of something else. This is the workout for today. Single arm row, bench, flies, overhead raise, chest fly, Arnold press, barbell bicep curls, and bicep press.
Your advantage card now comes with prices. Unlock exclusive.
Hello, workout done. Woo. Gonna have my breakfast now, which is a sandwich. So this is something I like to have after my workout because of the carbs and I need some energy. And basically I've been buying it in shops and stuff, but it obviously smells good and higher in calories and stuff. So basically I've got brown bread. I have these like vegan ham things. I've got vegan cheese, pickles, which probably a lot of people don't like, and ketchup in there. So that's my sandwich. Okay, I just finished my food. Now I'm gonna go and make myself a nice coffee before I start work. I'm not sure what is going on. But she's so close. You came after I ate my food. Yeah, it's because I sometimes feel like working out in terms of like a weekly cycle. Sometimes it doesn't really work, isn't it? Because like if I feel really low in energy because I'm just about to go on or whatever, then I'm not gonna obviously be able to do. Do you know what I mean? Like a program that way.
I guess it's good to have that knowledge, isn't it? Otherwise, it's pretty easy to give yourself a hard time if you're like.
Yeah. So I'm like kind of trialing it out for about 3 months to see what it does for me, and then I just planned everything. What am I gonna do? When am I gonna do reps? Everything. Yeah, it's interesting. We'll see. go.